What's up, everybody? It's Matt, and welcome to Overwatch League Week 3 predictions. We're here. Let's go. We got the Houston Outlaws Gladiators. We're just taking a look at our crystal ball picks. Spark, Dynasty. Okay, so Glads and Dynasty are looking, but Outlaws and Spark look pretty good. They look like they're going to easily get to the spring stage in advance, so not worried about those two. A little worried about Dynasty. Very worried about Glads because they got 3-0'd. They've got 3-0'd by the best two teams. They just have a horrible schedule, dude. And honestly, they kind of have to win out for me to have faith for them to advance. Because I'm pretty sure it's like a tournament thing, a bracket. So hopefully they make it in. And yeah, but yeah, let's move on. We got our West Region Week 2 kind of recap. So something I learned is Toronto is not a top team. I'm sorry, Toronto's not good. Holy shit, dude! They almost dropped the fucking ball to New York. Oh, New York! I got nothing else. Justice looked really good against Valiant, and then looked really bad against Boston. We thought Boston was this really good team. And then you see the Atlanta Reign 3-0 the Titans. They're like, oh, there's no fucking way, right? Nope, the Titans 3-0'd Boston, destroyed them. Titans have only lost to good teams. They have lost to Florida Mayhem. Almost took it to a map 5, and they got 3-0 by Atlanta. Who hasn't been 3-0 by Atlanta, by the way? I don't know. I predicted it, so it wasn't that surprising. But then again, I predicted Gladiators to kind of win, so I wanted to see some weakness from Atlanta, and you kind of did see a weakness from Atlanta in both of the map 3s by Titans and Glads, respectively. Florida, what do I have to say? A close game with the Gladiators. I consider Glads a pretty good team, so that's not a bad loss. And then they 3-0 Toronto, showed them that they're fucking daddy. People were like, oh, no, Toronto's going to 3-1, 3-2. No. Florida's going to demolish them. Anyways, we got East Region. Really fucking good. This is my first loss in the East Region came on Sunday. But let's walk through Friday. We got Spark 3-1, easy. Shanghai 3-0. Dude, I was perfect after Friday, bro. Perfect. And then got Saturday, Seoul versus Dallas. 3-0. I gave a little pity map, but they didn't get it. Just both 3-0s. Charge, 3-0 Dynasty, and then I'm like, oh shit, they could be good, but no one knew how good. And then Sunday comes along and Charge 3-0 the fucking Spark. That's supposed to be the Atlanta Reign of this region, and Charge just 3-0'd them. Charge was supposed to be the second worst team in this fucking region, and the Charge 3-0 them. Hey, give some respect to Charge, bro. I really wanted to pick them in my crystal ball. I wanted to pick both of the shows, but I'm like, what are the chances? And you know what? Good on the Charge. I love the Charge. And then the Dragons fucking beat the Dynasty. Oh god, the Dynasty look horrible. They look really bad, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because didn't they squeak out a win against the other Seoul team? And then they lose to Dragons? But they get 3-0 by Charge. I don't know. And it wasn't close either. But let's get into our predictions, finally. I'm ready for this shit. Give me it. Let's start with the East this time. I'm going to start with the East. You swing of my lemonade. Alright. We're going to go with a 3-0 Spark. I mean, Dynasty look absolutely bad. And then just for the other Dynasty game, because I need them to win. I need them to win bad. You know what? I'm going to give them a map literally out of the fact that I need them to fucking keep this close. I need them to advance. It doesn't matter. The entire region's advancing anyway. I'll just keep it 3-0. Shanghai, I mean, this has got to be a game 5. You got Dragons, Fuel. We're going to go with the team that's actually won a game so far. So we're going to go 3-2, Dragons. Next, we're going to go Charge Infernal. Should we? No, we're not going to give them a pity map. Spark Infernal. I'm going to give this a 3-1. I think the Infernal look pretty good. I might make this a game 5, actually. I don't know. I think they're capable of going to a map 5 with them. You know, because Spark, oh man. No one is going to be able to beat Charge. Charge might just... Is Charge even going to drop a map? Like, what? Fuel just don't look like they could win a game, dude. I think their only chance of winning is against the Dragons, but... Other than that, man. Ugh. It's looking really dire for them. Spark Infernal. I don't know. Should I give him a map? I'll give him a petty map, whatever. Then you got 1-3-2 and then at 3-0s, 2-3-1s. Okay, that's fine. But Fuel, it's going to be a long season for you guys if you don't beat the Shanghai Dragons. I almost said Shanghai Dynasty. Dear God. But yeah, Fuel are in a lot of trouble. Here we go with the... Oh, shit. Let's save those. All right, now for the West region. The region everybody's been waiting for. Oh, man. London, Paris, London, Vegas. I just fucking facepalmed. 3-0. Vegas hasn't convinced me that they're going to win a map yet. And London need this, man. I feel like when Vegas wins a map, no one's gonna have it predicted. You know, like it's just gonna come out of fucking nowhere. Like they'll steal one from Atlanta Reign or some shit. You just don't know with this team. It might come from New York though. Ooh, spicy. Okay, Florida Mayhem. So what I'll predict is not yet 3-0. Florida. I mean, this is just kind of gonna be a day of 3-0s. And then you get to the big match. I did this with Glads on week 1. I'm going to do it again. 3-2. Outlaws. The Outlaws are the only team that is going to be able to compete with the fucking Reign, it seems. I mean, look, dude, if you look at the stats and look at all of our support players, they're neck and neck with them. They might even be better than them stat-wise. So, I mean, it's... What a crazy fucking match that is. Roster versus elite roster. I mean, it's everything you want from a narrative. Hopefully, it's just a great game. It's not 3-0. Like, if Outlaws 3-0, I mean, what the fuck? But I just hope it's a great series. It should be. And moving on with the Shock Justice, I'm going to give it 3-1 here. I think Justice are going to keep it a little close, maybe. You know what? Yeah, 3-1 Justice. I think they'll get a map. Alright, here's another 3-1. Give me Vegas just taking a map from New York. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit if it's Vegas, bro. I don't give a shit. I don't like New York. And I'm going to show it. Also, let's do the Mayhem Valiant. Double that. Let's do the boost match on that one. If this isn't a 3-0, I'm livid. But Reign Valiant, that should also be a 3-0. Should be. Unless Valiant lose, and then they kind of like start like on the like once a team loses, they start losing. Like a lot of teams just start going on a losing streak. That happened in the XFL, where the Houston Roughnecks, you know, they started like what 4-0, and then just dropped 3 in a row, and like what the fuck. Anyways, that's XFL. You guys probably don't give a shit about that in esports. So Sunday, Florida Mayhem versus Spitfire. I want to give them a pity map, but I mean they have dropped the ball to Boston and Justice. They're pretty good teams. I think Florida fares a little better than those teams too. So but they both managed to take a map from them, so maybe I should. Maybe London's just that team that takes maps from people. And I'm okay with that. I'll do a 3-1. Outlaws Justice, they're a 3-0, baby. Give me it. And New York, listen, if Shock lose to fucking New York, there's a problem. Like, Shock is in trouble right now. Like, their roster is just not that. There's no veteran presence. It's all kind of, to be honest, I think a little bit of washed. It's not really a good roster. It's not elite. It does not compare to Houston Outlaws and Atlanta Reign, you know? That's where I saw the issue at the start. Everybody kind of was, like, gassing up this roster. Like, oh, proper! But they got 3-0 by Atlanta, but who hasn't? And they went to a Game 5 with Toronto! Toronto! Now, that was the season opener, but Shock Justice, man. You got to beat Justice and New York here to convince me. And it's got to be a 3-0. Maybe they're better. Maybe it's been a lot of 3 Overwatch recently, and I don't know if it's going to continue with that. I mean, it's going to start here. I don't see a lot of 3 Overwatch this week. Just give me a pity map. God damn it. I want tokens, bro. I mean, you best believe that's a fucking token match. Reign Outlaws. You kidding me? So you're bound to get some tokens there, but yep, those are going to be the predictions, guys. I don't remember, by the way, if I changed anything week 2. I definitely changed something around, if you notice, but I don't remember. I'd have to check the recent video to tell you that. But I definitely did change things. I think I went with Boston at first, and then I went with Justice because it is a Yaki, dude. I hope that guy gets better. It's a real tragedy, but show must go on, and Boston, tough. Tough loss, and yeah. You really don't know what to do with that situation. Twilight's a really good sub, though. Twilight will definitely make the most of his absence. And yeah, those are going to be the predictions, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time! Ooh.